Hello, I'm back with a new episode in this series regarding grad school and research field. I love to support researchers, particularly women. I am so passionate about scientific research and literature. I am generating this series to help and support people in the field. The topic today is about the mature attitude of an excellent researcher at any level of research career. If you are a young researcher, if you are just figuring out how to be a good researcher, I think this episode it will be beneficial. There are so many good researchers who support and fight for creating non-toxic and peaceful research work environment with motivating ambiances. This type of researchers are good. They know the competition never dies. Also, this type of researcher, they know as the competition never dies, the competition must be fair, without any bias. Good researchers are the best in win-win type of competition. I work with you, I win, and you win too. I contribute in a project match yours. We collaborate, we invest, and both of us win. As I win, you win too. It is very important to grow every day in research with being decent. Being decent, it does not mean that you are not strong or protective. Being decent, it means protect yourself from falling apart and going in huge clashes with others, either in your lab, department, research institute. Being decent, it will save you a lot. It will save all people who work with you because it will allow you to see different perspectives and listen to other researchers' opinion, which will save a lot of time and efforts. Even it will fasten the progress of your research project. Being decent, it will make the ambiances of lab work enjoyable. A lot of new methods, innovations, genuine ideas, and big findings actually came from a group of excellent researchers who decently came together, worked together, listened to each other, and succeeded in listening to each other. Being a decent researcher will add so much advantage during your research career. Being decent does not mean breaking your pride and self-respect. If you really respect and love yourself, do not allow your egoism to make you behave negatively toward others. Even if you think that you became the father of your research field after long years of research. You feel you became great in the research field and topic you are working on. Glorize your experience and knowledge you have gained during your career, but that does not mean you cannot hear anyone else except yourself. If you came to this point, know that you have to get rid of it as soon as possible. That's not good at all, not for you, not for others. Do not think always you are the brainiest person in ever. You can self-learn, and just because you are the smartest one and became as qualified as someone working hard for a long while. Don't think always you are the brainiest person between your colleagues. Even if you feel it inside yourself, please don't behave in this way, because even if you can self-learn so many things, you still cannot learn everything by yourself, alone. If you do it, it will take a way longer and it will put you a lot of risk because you don't know the safety, you don't have the full imagination, because you have never seen things in front of you. Do not think always that you only can self-learn and became as qualified as someone who worked hard for long years on something that you think I just can't just self-learn by reading without watching this person and learn from him or her. Because you just trust too much at yourself without asking or being engaged in discussions with that certain person, because you just think you are better and you have a higher degree, or if you have a stronger background, whatever the reason that you convince yourself that you can more qualified than the person who put hands on and work, that you are better than him in this. What I'm saying here, be confident, of course, about yourself. But If you want to be an excellent researcher, you will be confident and decent, not arrogant and sniffy, who breaks people around him with disrespectful attitudes. Keep yourself away from such a bad character, even if you became a full professor, won 1,000 awards and a certain number of medals. Save your dignity and lordliness along your research career by listening to other people, by putting your hands on work, not off work, and assume everything it will be perfect, and you are also so perfect that you know every single thing without being involved in it. This brings up to the next point, which is to be tolerant with all levels of researchers in your lab, with all different cultures, language, and background knowledge. Be always open to listen to new ideas. Refresh your background with young researchers and juniors. Be open to all research ideas and discuss them, even if they look stupid to you, even if you feel they don't make sense the first time you hear about them. Manage a respectful and a decent conversation with people. Maybe they did not use the right word, the right sentence, the right expression to explain their ideas, but it will work to listen to them and to talk with them, to discuss. Discussion actually saves a lot of time during developing projects, data analysis, setting experiments, and even learning what is in the literature. I learned so many things from only discussions. I heard about certain papers, certain information, and I just go home and open it and read more about it, and that's how I learned a lot. Dialogue is a key to get things right and clarify things during daily research work. This now is highlighting the next point I want to talk about it, which is to show respect and know your limits with others. Yes, it is your priority to keep the boundaries of respecting yourself when it comes working with others. It is still your priority to keep the mutual respect outstanding. There are definitely days, if not always, when you have a difficulty dealing with a problematic person, or you just do not get along with someone you work together, you still have to respect the nature of research work with being responsible and professional to make the work done right, even if it requires from you to contact that problematic person. Work is work, not a revenge game. Find the way to communicate properly with that person and get the work done right. Push away your negative thoughts and let things fall together in the correct place. Let things go in a smoother path during your work. Being disrespectful is too painful for everyone. Don't be a victim of a disrespectful person behavior, but also don't be the criminal of such a thing. Do not allow such a thing to recycle around you, grounding you inside it and grounding others as well. I hope this will help you being far from toxic atmosphere during your research journey. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family. Please subscribe to my channel. It will help me so much to grow. Thank you and take care.